Okay, good afternoon. Everybody can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us discuss if you have any doubts.
ఇందులోనే. ఒక్క నిమిషం.
Okay. Anybody who has any doubt about first question? The odd number. Third question. No. Fifth question. Anybody has doubt? Seventh question. Nine.
Sir, doubts, sir.
Ninth one. Okay. A and B are the lengths of the focal segments of a focal chord whose lattice rectum is 2C. Okay. Okay, there's a focal chord. This length is A, this length is B, and lattice rectum is 2C, so this is C. We normally know 1 by A plus 1 by B is equal to, normally if I take 2A to A, you'll get 1 by A. Here it is, that is actually 2 by semi-lattice rectum. Semi-lattice rectum is C. Now they want about A cube plus B cube. So A cube plus B cube, somehow I want to use this. Let's say I want to use AM greater than or equal to GM. It will come greater than or equal to square root of A cube into B cube. That is A cube plus B cube by 2 is greater than or equal to root AB whole cube. But root AB is geometric mean. Here I used arithmetic mean greater than or equal to joint mean. I want to use geometric mean is greater than harmonic mean. So this is greater than or equal to, what is the harmonic mean of A and B? Take reciprocals, take the arithmetic mean reciprocal of that, which is 1 by A plus 1 by B by 2 whole cube. But what is 1 by A plus 1 by B by 2? That will be 1 by C. Goes up, it will become C. In fact, we generally know SP, SL and SQ are in harmonic progression. If this is S, this is P, this is Q and this is L. That means for SP and SQ, the harmonic mean is SL, which is semi-lattice rectum, which is C. So directly this is C, which is equal to CQ. When you send this 2 there, you will get A cube plus B cube is greater than or equal to 2CQ. Okay. We can also use in a slightly different way. This is one method. I want to take y equal to x power minus 3 as one function. What will be the graph of x power minus 3 like this? I want to take at A one point, at B one point. So this will be, no, I don't want to take at A. I want to take 1 by A and 1 by B. And the middle point of these two is 1 by C. We'll see 1 by C little later. What is this point will be 1 by A comma A cube. This point 1 by B comma B cube. If we take their midpoint, the coordinates are 1 by A plus 1 by B by 2, A cube plus B cube by 2. But 1 by A plus 1 by B by 2 is 1 by C. So this is actually 1 by C comma A cube plus B cube by 2. If you take a point straight below that, that will have same x coordinate as this, that is 1 by c. But y coordinate comes from this, which is c cube. You can easily see that this y coordinate is always greater than this y coordinate. So this y coordinate is greater than this y coordinate. That is a cube plus b cube by 2 is greater than c cube or equal to. So a cube plus b cube is greater than or equal to 2c cube. So this is called Jensel inequality, where in first year trigonometry we have done quite a few questions using this kind of inequality. Once again, in the revision, we are going to discuss inequalities, AMGM inequality, and different types of these inequalities, Jensen and all. We'll repeat it, but you can try to understand this solution standalone. Okay, so any doubt either in this method or in this method?
No, sir.
Clear.
Second method.
Second method. I am taking the function as y equal to x power minus 3, 1 by x cube. The graph is this. At 0 it is infinity, at infinity it is 0, some function. I am taking two particular points with one x coordinate 1 by a, one x coordinate 1 by b. When I put x coordinate 1 by a here, y coordinate is a cube. When I put x coordinate 1 by b, y coordinate is b cube. I took 2 points on the curve. Take their midpoint, this plus this by 2, this plus this by 2. But 1 by a plus 1 by b by 2 is 1 by c based on this. Okay. Now from this midpoint of the line segment, come straight vertically down to a point on the curve. If 2 points are on the same vertical line, they'll have same x coordinate. This middle point x coordinate is 1 by c, so straight below this point is also 1 by c. How do you take it y cube? It is on the curve, so substitute 1 by c here, it will become c cube. But we know from the figure this is higher, this is lower, so that y cube should be greater, that y coordinate should be greater than this y coordinate, which is this. Is it all right?
Yes, sir.
No. Otherwise, this is am greater than or equal to gm, and then this particular geometric mean is greater than the harmonic mean inside. Okay, this is 9. Anybody doubt about 11th question?
Sir,
11. Okay. The circle cuts the parabola in 4 points. The sum of the focal distance of all those points. Okay. Focal distance will be x coordinate plus a. A is 1 here, so x plus 1. So to eliminate y, then you'll get a quadratic equation with 2x values, but there may be 4 points of intersection. We'll see. So I'm going to erase this whole thing. Okay, 11th question. What is this circle with center 11, 0? Okay, so we have a parabola, maybe a circle like this. They're intersecting at 4 points. There's a focus somewhere here. From here, you have to find distance to all the vector. But from symmetry, these two are same x coordinate, these two are same x coordinate. That's why we are not getting 4x values. So if I try to solve the parabola and circle, circle is x square plus y square minus 22x plus 40. Parabola is y square equal to 4x. Wherever y square is equal to 4x, we'll get x square plus 4x minus 22x plus 40 equal to 0. x square okay, this is a parabola, this is a circle, their equations. We are trying to solve them. We got x square minus 18x plus 40. Okay, are the roots easy for this or no?
Easy.
What are the roots? 20 and 2. No. Is b square minus 4ac first of all positive or negative? B square is 18 square minus 160. That is positive only. But roots I think we may not be able to find, but not important. Let us the roots are alpha, beta. For this point, x coordinate is alpha, this is alpha. For this, x coordinate is beta. For this, x coordinate beta. Sum of the focal distances. So focal distance is equal to normally x coordinate plus a. Here x coordinate and AVL is 1. So for that point, focal distance is alpha plus 1. For another one also alpha plus 1. For another one beta plus 1. For another one also beta plus 1. This is sum of all the 4 focal distances. You will get 2 times alpha plus beta plus 4. What is alpha plus beta? Sum of the roots from this 40 equation 18 plus 4, 36 plus 4, 40. Okay, I think roots may be some kind of sides, but doesn't matter. Is it all right, 11th one?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anybody else? I can scroll back and show any particular question up to 11. Anybody, any other doubt? $13. 15. 17.
Doubt, sir.
Sir, 17.
Sir. Okay. Quantization of tangents and the d1 definition from any other tangent to the parabola which triad is in geometric progression. Okay, fine. Okay, so 17 is just distance is formulas we have to apply only. This is a parabola, take a point and draw 2 tangents. This is B, this is Q, and this is R. Some other tangent you take. From this we find perpendicular distance, from this we find perpendicular distance, from this we find perpendicular distance. These perpendicular distances, they are in GP or something like that, they were asking. From PQR distance are D1, D2, D3. Okay. So this distance is D1, this is D2, this is D3. So I can take T1 and T2. Just I will take T2 here, T3 here. Okay. Q as T2, R as T3. Okay, so Q is equal to A T2 square comma 2A T2. R is equal to A T3 square comma 2A T3. We know point of intersection of tangents and T1 T2 is A T1 T2 comma A into T1 plus T2. That point P is now A T2 T3 comma A into T2 plus T3. Now, what is D2? Any other tangent? You can take in terms of M or in terms of T. I want to take this as x minus Ty plus AT square equal to 0. What is D2? Perpendicular distance from Q to this. When I substitute, I will get A T2 square minus t into 2a t2 plus a t square with a mod by root over 1 plus t square. From a point to a line distance mod s11, mod L11 by root a square plus b square, ax1 plus by1 plus c by root a square plus b square. If you notice carefully, numerator is a perfect square after taking a common. So it is t2 minus t whole square by root 1 plus t square. Similarly, d3, from this point when you find distance to this, that will become a t3 square minus t into 2a t3 plus a t square with a mod by root 1 plus t square. And that is a into t3 minus t whole square by root 1 plus t square. What is d1? Corresponding distance from here to that line. So when I substitute, I will get a t2 t3 minus t into a into t2 plus t3 plus a t square under root 1 plus t square. You can easily see this is not a perfect square, but after taking a common, you can factorize this. It is a into t2 minus t into t3 minus t by root 1 plus t square. Okay, this is t2 into t3, that is this into this, this into this, this into this is together t times t2 plus t3, and t into t is t square. So now we can easily see d1, when you square it, you will get this square into this square, which is product of this and this. So d2 into d3 is equal to d1 square. You can notice that. Then d1 should be in the middle. d2, d1, d3 are in chip. Okay, nothing great we have done. We took this as t2, this as t3, and point of tangents at t2 and t3 is a t2 t3 comma a into t2 plus t3. It's some tangent, some other tangent. We took some equation, really found all the distances. It's easy to observe there in geometry progression. Is it all right, 17? Whoever doubt about 17, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. 19, anybody doubt? No. 21, anybody doubt? 23. $25. 27. 29. 29. Okay. Anybody tried odd numbers beyond 29?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tried. Okay, so tried. If somebody has specific number doubt, you can just tell me. I'll show that question and explain.
Sir, can you do 19th one?
19. Okay. So whatever theta you take, it is always normal. Okay, so you can use general normal condition tx plus y equal to 80q plus 280, and you can try to compare. You'll be able to find out. Okay, 19. Y equal to x cos theta minus 11 cos theta minus cos 3 theta formula is 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. That is y equal to x cos theta minus 4 cos cube theta minus 8 cos theta. Normally, we should have tx plus y or y equal to mx minus am cube minus 2am. Everything is fitting. If we compare this with y equal to mx minus am cube minus 2am, you can see m is cos theta, am cube is exactly a is 4 if you take 4 cos cube theta. So by comparing these two, you can understand m is cos theta and a is 4. Because a is 4, the corresponding parabola y square equal to 4ax, which is y square equal to 16x. So whatever theta you take, it is always normal to y square equal to 16x. All right. $19. Whoever has doubt, is it clear?
Cleared, sir.
Okay. So that is, you have to remember this normal formula. Okay, up to 30 odd numbers. Anybody else have any other doubt? Okay, so if any other doubts, we'll discuss Monday. I'll continue with the even numbers. What is the last even number we're done?
58, sir.
58 completed. Yeah, 58 we completed yesterday. 60. Okay, 60. The focus of the parabola is 1, 1, and the tangent at the vertex as equation is rotated. Okay. Focus is 1, 1. This is x plus y equal to. And which of the following statement is not true? They want equation, coordinates of the vertex, and length of lattice rectum.
Satish sir,
Yes, madam. Please tell.
good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam.
Students, please turn on your videos. Sir,
Yes, madam.
we can conduct the exam on 16th, sir.
Okay, Monday. Okay,
Monday,
madam.
sir. So we shall announce it to the students also.
Okay, so they already heard.
They already heard, yes. Sir, your voice is gone, sir, completely. What happened, sir? Very sore throat?
No, I was recently having fever. I think during some things is carrying on with that.
Okay. Yes, we actually is joining. Yeah,
All of you,
students,
please put
please
on your
turn.
videos.
Yeah, please turn on your videos. And as I told Satish sir, in fact, it was Satish sir's, a request to conduct it on Monday. So we are conducting the exam on Monday instead of Friday. I don't know whether Saturday on Diwali you will have holiday or not. I'm not sure. Because Diwali is a festival in the evening, not in the morning. I don't know. I mean, nothing has been told to me.
Madam, arrangements
Sir,
means arrangements for Diwali you have to make.
who is saying this?
No one. No one.
Huh?
None other than Sarup.
Swaroop?
Yes, madam.
Yeah, you better come to Vizag. Let's celebrate it together. Please come to Vizag, Swaroop. It's my sincere request to you. Please come to Vizag. Be at my home, study at my home, attend classes online or offline, however way you want. Jonah, sir, Swaroop complete ka chadavadam manesad, sir.
We can see in his face and hair, madam.
True, sir. I've told him. ఎందుకంత జుట్టు పెంచుకుంటున్నావు అని అంటే no answer.
Okay. I think you
Yes, sir,
wanted to go to Tirupati, madam.
Oh,
Took a
avuna?
commitment.
Sir, barber corona has got no sir. That's why. I'm not
अच्छा अच्छा करुणा तेरे लिए ही सिर्फ है और किसी को नहीं है. Look at the rest of the students. Look at Jayavardhan. Look at Pranay. Look at Pavan.
మేడం
ఏంటి నాన్న ప్రణయ్ ఏంటి?
Yeah, everybody has some arrangement. Father, mother, somebody will do it. You can do yourself. There will be
Yeah,
hundreds of
that's
ways
what.
to do.
For girls there is no problem, but for boys I think there is some other barber arrangements are being done, sir.
Mhm.
पता नहीं स्वरूप तेरा छोड़ो. That's it, sir. Please turn on please turn on your videos, students. And sir, so we are conducting the exam on Monday.
Monday.
So
Okay, madam.
However way you want to send your papers.
Okay, madam. Okay.
Patron, I will not have to change, sir. Same patron, sir. But I will
Yes, madam.
announce the date to Shubhakar sir and Patnaik sir.
Okay, madam. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so coming to this present question, we need to have parabola equation and vertex and length of lattice rectum. They want three things here. What is given is focus 1, 1 and tangent at vertex as x plus y equal to 1. Obviously, the axis will be perpendicular to this passing through 1, 1. So y equal to x. So we know the axis now. And you can solve these two. You'll get this point as 1/2, 1/2. So if you wanted to know vertex, we can do. So there are two ways to do now. I can find focus and directrix and use SP equal to PM and find the parabola that way. Or we have that new definition of the parabola, the distance to axis whole square equal to length of lattice rectum into distance to tangent at vertex. So if somebody wants directrix, it is quite easy. Because this and this are equal length. This is 1/2, 1/2. This is 1, 1. This is midpoint of these two. So this should be 0, 0. And if somebody wants directrix, it will be x plus y equal to 0 by equating these two lengths. So first thing is vertex is 1/2, 1/2. For us, only two things are given: focus and tangent at vertex. But by drawing a proper figure and understanding, we are able to find vertex, axis, and the directrix. And a value will be nothing but perpendicular distance from 1, 1 to this line. That will be mod 1 plus 1 minus 1/√2, which is 1/√2. For a value will be 2√2. So that is length of lattice rectum. So we know vertex, we know length of lattice rectum. Now for parabola method 1, somebody can use SP equal to PM. Distance to focus is x minus 1 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square. and distance to directrix is mod x plus y by root 2 square it. You can expand 2 times x square plus y square minus 2x minus 2y plus 2 equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. Send everything this side, we'll get x square plus y square minus 2xy minus 4x minus 4y plus 4 equal to 0. This is a perfect square, which is x minus y whole square equal to 4 into x plus y minus 1. That is parabola. Or somebody can use a new definition. What is the distance to axis? We interpreted y square equal to 4ax in another way, if you remember. Y square means from any point on the parabola perpendicular distance to axis, square of that will be length of latus rectum into distance to tangent vertex, because x refers to distance from a point to y-axis, which is tangent vertex. Based on that, axis means x minus y by root 2 whole square. Length of latus rectum is 2 root 2. Distance to tangent vertex is mod x plus y minus 1 by root 2. Okay, if I take any point on this, it is positive only, so I don't need this mod symbol also. So this 2 will go here and root 2 will cancel. I'll get x minus y whole square equal to 4 into x plus y minus 1. So whatever I got here, same thing I got more directly, that's all, instead of expanding and all. So option B is correct. Not true. So option, obviously among A and B, I think one thing will not be correct, which is option A. Anybody any doubt? Please feel free to ask. Okay, so we're done with single answer. So I do not more than one answer or numbers. Okay, so everybody completed 60, understood?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so more than one answer questions. The second one, they gave a parabola. They want lattice rectum vertex focus directrix. I think right in the beginning it can be done all this. Okay, like a regular quadratic equation, we can make perfect square and all. We can take a common, we get y square plus b by a y plus c by. You can even bring this a down. Y square plus 2 into y into b by 2a. You can add b by 2a whole square, subtract b by 2a whole square plus c by. These three together will be y plus b by 2a whole square. These two together is c 4ac, sorry, 4ac minus b square by 4a square. I can bring this one here and write properly y minus b by 2a whole square is equal to, bring this side and take 1 by a common, x minus 4ac minus b square by 4a. Now it is in the form of y minus k whole square equal to 4a into x minus h, the standard form. So what is the vertex? X coordinate is 4ac minus b square by 4a minus b by 2. In fact, if it is reverse, wherever y is there, you write x, wherever x is there, you write y. This will come reverse, and you know that in quadratic equation, that for a quadratic expression, maximum and minimum will happen at minus b by 2a, and the corresponding extreme value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. Same. Length of lattice rectum is 1 by a with a mod, of course, 1 by mod a. What else they want? Length of lattice rectum vertex, they want focus and directrix. Focus is normally a comma 0 because of this translation of h and k, h plus a. Okay. So first of all, a, this is 4a, so a I have to write 1 by 4a plus h, which is 4ac minus b square by 4a. 0 plus k. K is this minus b by 2. Normally a comma 0 translated. Directrix, normally x plus a equal to 0. Now x minus h plus a equal to 0. So directrix x minus 4ac minus b square by 4a, x minus h plus a is 1 by 4a. So 1 by 4a equal to 0. I think directrix is wrong. Lattice rectum is right. Vertex is right. Focus is also right. Directrix. Yeah, so only ABC are the answers. D is not. Okay, those are completed. You can try fourth question, but straightforward. Okay, I hope everybody completed this. Let us do fourth one. Okay, so fourth question, we can understand it is a horizontal parabola because they gave x is equal to a square plus x is parallel to x. They gave vertex and length of lattice rectum, so we can find our results. Vertex 2, 3 and the length of lattice rectum is 1. So you can take y minus 3 whole square equal to 1 into x minus 2, or y minus 3 whole square equal to minus of x minus 2 also. Fourier can be negative or positive. So that's why I think it's more than another question. We can expand and then compare. Y square minus 6y plus 9 equal to x minus 2. So it is x equal to y square minus 6y plus 11. There y square minus 6y plus 9 is minus x plus 2. If we bring x this side, minus y square plus 6y minus 7. If you compare this with ay square plus by plus c, a plus b plus c, nothing but put y equal to 1 here. 1 minus 6 plus 11, which is 6. Here, if I put as x equal to ay square plus by plus and try to find a plus b plus c, it is minus 1 plus 6 minus 7, which is minus 2. So a plus b plus c can be 6 or minus 2. Okay. So from the equation, you should understand axis is parallel to x-axis and vertex and lattice rectum are given. So directly we are able to find it. Sixth one also quite easy. The equation of the parabola with vertex 2, 3, axis parallel to y-axis, length of lattice rectum is 8. So vertex 2, 3, length of lattice rectum is 8 and vertical. So you can take x minus 2 whole square equal to 8 into y minus 3, or x minus 2 whole square equal to minus 8 into y minus 3. Any parabola whose axis parallel y-axis will be x minus h whole square to 4a into y minus 4. Just expand, will get 2 answers. X square minus 4x plus 4 is 8y minus 24, or x square minus 4x plus 4 equal to minus 8y plus 20. You can bring one side depending on how they are there. Also. Okay, everybody completed sixth one.
Completed.
Completed. Okay. So eighth one is a general second degree equation kind of thing without xy term. Doesn't matter. It will represent parabola only when h square equal to ab. In parabola, the second degree term should be always be perfect square. That's what h square equal to ab means. So if you have x square term and y square term, you should have xy term also. Otherwise, you cannot have like this. Otherwise, you can have only x square term or only y square term. So eighth question, a simple thing that h square equal to ab. But in this particular question, xy term is missing, so h is 0. A is a only, b is. ab equal to 0 means a equal to 0 or b equal to 0. Or both is also possible, but here it is not okay. Why? If an a is 0, b not equal to 0 is fine. B is 0, a not equal to 0 is also fine. But if somebody takes a equal to b equal to 0, it will not represent a parabola, it will represent a line. So we cannot take that. So that is just a simple point there. So here option A is correct, option B is correct, but C is not correct. C can't be correct because AB must be 0. D also, nothing tells about AB. And even if you put G equal to F equal to C equal to 0, it will be a point or a pair of straight lines or something. Those completed, try 10 and 12. Okay, P and Q are 2 points on the parabola y is equal to 4x. If you take them as ends of diameter, that circle is so happen that it touching x-axis. Normally it will not happen, but for a particular chord or particular chords it can happen. Now they want to know what is the slope of PQ. That is because there is a relation between slope versus radius, because that's what they want. If you take this as 81 square comma 281, this as 82 square comma 282, the center or midpoint will be 81 square plus 82 square by 2, and 281 plus 282 by 2, that will be A into T1 plus T2. Now that y coordinate is nothing but the radius because it is touching x-axis. So radius r is equal to A into T1 plus T2. From the center, perpendicular distance to tangent is equal to radius. But if you try to find the slope of this, that is also in terms of T1 plus T2. Why? What is slope of PQ? 2a T1 minus 2a T2 by 81 square minus 82 square. If you take 2a common factorize, finally you will get 2 by T1 plus T2. A into T1 plus T2 is R, so this also in terms of T1 plus T2 you can replace. So R by A is equal to T1 plus T2. And I substitute that here 2 by R by A, which is 2a by R. If at all A is 1, it will be 2 by R. If A is not 1, it will be 2a by R. So we are able to find slope in terms of radius. We are able to find slope in terms of T1 plus T2, but T1 plus T2 is in terms of radius, so we are able to find in terms of radius. That is y is equal to 4x, so A is 1, so it will be 2 by R. Of course, radius need not be a into t1 plus t2, it can be mod, so plus or minus can come. This is mod, this is mod, t1 plus t2 equal to plus or minus r by a. Then I put that here also, we get plus or minus 2a by r. So that's why option B and option D both can be correct. Okay, so this is a y coordinate need not be from the center of representation is mod of the y coordinate. That's why we're able to get this plus or minus. I put it. Four comma 10 is an external point through which you can draw two tangents to the parabola. It's not on the parabola. It's on the parabola. I would have done S1 equal to 0 for 12th question. So outside the parabola, there'll be two tangents. Okay. So y square equal to 9x. The general tangent is y equal to mx plus a by m. That is a is 9 by 4 by m. And what you should do, you should pass through 4 comma 10. You can substitute 4 comma 10. That's 4, 9 by 4. So all these quadratic equation get m values, put it back. This will get. So this is 16 m square minus 40 m plus 9 equal to 0. Any roots are there? 4 and 36. From this, if you take 4m common, you will get 4m minus 1. And here, if you take 4 common, no, 9 common, you will get 4m minus 1. So 4m minus 1 into 4m minus 9 equal to 0. So m equal to 1 or 9 by 4. So put the m back here. When I put m equal to 1, the tangent is y equal to x plus 9 by 4. When I put 9 by 4, is it passing through 4 comma 10? Something wrong? X is 4, y is 10.
Equal to 1 by 4 not 10.
Oh, m is 1 by 4. Thank you. So m is 1 by 4. When I put it, it will be x by 4 plus 9, which is x minus 4y plus 36 equal to 0. And when I put m equal to 9 by 4, it will be y equal to 9 by 4x plus 1. So 9x minus 4y plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, this is not anything great, just a routine question. Somebody can do S1 square root S into S11, you'll get a combined equation of two tangents and then separate them also. But it is easier like this. Okay, if you completed 12th question, you can leave. All right. We'll meet again Monday. Thank you.